Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we are at Yair Forest and scratching an itch. We've been talking about riding Yair and Thornyley for years. We've never quite got round to it. I think the draw of Glentress and Golfie is just a little bit too much. We've got a little bonus weekend here, so we've come up and yeah, we're going to ride Yair. I'm intrigued for a few reasons. The first one is that I've heard epic things about it. The tracks are amazing. But I also recently, in the first edition of the Ride, Highs and Flows magazine that released there by Craig recently, he talked about Yair as kind of a stepping stone type destination for off-piste riding, and that really intrigued me because I thought the tracks here were quite hard. So Lindsay's a little bit fresh for riding off-piste stuff. We rode Windlatter Trail last week, so we're going to try and get some off-piste done and see if we can sort of slowly build up to Golfie Day tomorrow and check this place out as a potential stepping stone and feed that information back to you guys. So stay tuned, enjoy. Winging it on directions today. Pretty brutal climb so far. Straight out of the car park. Whew. So I normally download a route or two off Trail Forks, which gives you an idea of which way people normally climb, as well as the more common descent. But I've got no signal. You guys excited? You alright, buddy? Obviously not finding the climb as hard as we are. Absolutely stunning autumn day today. I mean, just look at it. We're just saying on the way up, it's definitely our favourite season. The colours are stunning. And in all fairness, it seems pretty dry this week, so it's perfect conditions really, a little bit cooler. But just look at the colours in the trees, man. Stunning. Reached the top of Ginger Mullet. Yeah, I think, look, you know, we're guessing our way around here. We've done 385 metres climbing in 3 miles. Yeah. Pretty, like, I was having a road with myself all the way up there. I found that very hard, to be fair. Heart rate was through the roof. So, but yeah, there's possibly other better ways. But let's check this track out and see what it's like. It's definitely beautiful. It's a gorgeous place. So we're having a great day.
Yes. Yeah.
Just knackered already. So anyway,
too hard at the moment.
We'll get on with it. Okay, Ginger Mullet. So we are red graded on Trail Forks. One thing I do generally find in the Tweed Valley is normally the gradings are spot on. Normally never disagree with any of the gradings here. Okay, top section done, middle section, watch out for the roots. Way. Whoa, bad line choice there from me. Such a thrill riding tracks blind. It's one of the favourite things to do on a bike. Obviously you get moments like that. But just that sort of not knowing the track really kind of turns all your senses on. You're really doing your very best to remember all your skills and looking forward as much as you can. Try and work out what's going on the trail. It's just an incredible feeling. Never quite knowing what's around the corner. That added level of danger just makes it all that more thrilling. definitely flat by Tweed Valley standards, which is probably where, probably where Ride Highs and Flows magazine was coming from. Suitability as a beginner off-piste track. I'm getting that for sure. Mullet part 3, the return of the mullet. Flatter corners in here, with it being a natural trail, with it being quite flat. Definitely a good one for practicing proper cornering technique. Crossing over a stream here and lots of little sort of log rollers. Oh yeah, nice little rock roll through there. We're through. So Lindsay's just having a little look at the entrance to, this is the entrance to 3 tracks. We're going to sort of stick left and do the first one, which is I think Bob the Baker. Again red graded, so we're very much checking out these tracks today to see, you know, suitability for beginner enduro tracks. So far, got to say, so good.
Yeah, nice warm up.
Yeah, nice warm up.
Yeah, nice warm up to go.
So we've got a little bit of a, we've got a B line and we've got an A line, which is not really much of a drop. You make of that what you can. You just roll through, or you can send it. All right, Bob the Baker, stick right. Ooh, send it. Stick left even. Sorry. Moved up to rock steady plus mode now. Still playing with the camera a bit just to see what seems to work best in different situations. Whoa, very thin track, quite hard to stay online. Oh, yep. Oh, this one doesn't look to get ridden that much. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, nice little steepy section. This is the shorter, seems to be the shorter one of all the tracks at the moment. Yeah, it's alright, a little nice little red route, bit ferny, but all good. They'll die back as the autumn progresses. Right guys, we are riding Hobo. Whee! Woo! So we're sticking right on this one. Oh, nice and flowy. Beautiful. A little bit of... Oh, it's a little bit of a double there. Which you can ride around as well. I noticed the chicken line. Kind of the chicken line looked like a separate route though, which is why I went for the double. Fortunately, it was very rideable, as you would expect on a red. This way, dude. Hobo! So we stayed on Hobo. There's a connecting track there to the right as well. Yep, these are fantastic warm up to off-piste tracks for sure. Woo! We're pushing all the way. Ooh, nice. Stone cairns. Sweet. So, yeah, today's mindful moment, and we want to talk about progression, or the perceived requirement that progression is constant and has to be a part of every single ride that you do. And we're just trying to kind of like push that to one side really, because I think really the happiest and best times I've had on a mountain bike is when I'm just relaxed and enjoying the ride and not really thinking too much about achievements. And it's kind of, look, ticking off features is great, And you know, I can think of there's one episode recently when I was in Morzine and I ticked off a drop that's not huge by any accounts, but it had been something I'd looked at on 3 or 4 previous visits over the course of a few years, and I never felt comfortable doing it, and I plucked up the courage to do it this time, and it felt amazing to do it. But you know, literally as soon as I'd achieved it, I had my eye on the next feature. So you know, really when I think about it now, the buzz and the excitement about, you know, visualizing yourself completing the feature, and actually the building up to the nerves that you feel and building up to doing it and then actually doing it, as soon as I'd done it, the enjoyment kind of stopped, because then I could ride that feature every single day without problem, and it stopped posing any, when it stopped posing any kind of real threat, it also stopped really posing, you know, as much enjoyment of actually ticking that achievement off.
With the Heartbreak Ridge slab recently, obviously that's similar to your drop, isn't it? I wanted to do bad, and every time I rolled up to it I just lost my nerve, and then I'd find like the journey home or the journey to the next place, I'd be really frustrated because I hadn't done it, even though I just had one of the best rides of my life. I'd be sat there like annoyed with myself because I didn't roll down one thing.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, and that is, you know,
what a waste of time.
You're thieving all your joy, and you know, comparing yourself to other riders as well. It's very, very easy to compare yourself to riders in your group. It's very easy to compare yourself with riders on the internet. YouTube, obviously, and Instagram are great sources of seeing people shred mountain bikes. But, you know, again, you've not seen their journey. Generally, you're kind of seeing them doing these awesome things, and you're not seeing the amount of times they've crashed and failed.
We're actually both quite risk-averse, aren't we?
We are. We're quite risk-averse riders.
In general, we're quite risk-averse.
Yeah. So I think I would sooner get home safe and you know, crash-free and not have ridden a feature. You know, if you look back, say, over the past 12 months or 2 years, it's very likely that your riding has progressed. So it can be quite slow, but the progression...
Feels like this.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And it's not a linear curve going up, you know, it kind of goes like that. So the message is, enjoy the journey, love where you're at, and when you challenge yourself and you achieve the challenges, celebrate it. Enjoy it.
Okay, this one is black graded. We're heading into the Gnarden of Eden.
Let's go! Nice mellow flat start. I'm sure it's going to change soon. Ow! I think I've just broke my finger. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Spatial awareness was terrible then. I had no idea that tree was actually so close to my bars. Bit off balance today for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Oh yeah, lovely. Some nice rock gardens. Rolly droppy things. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is nice. Great use of rock. Yes, lovely. Lovely track. Loads of fun. Flattened out a bit. Yeah, you can control your speed quite well, Linz. You have to let it go a bit here. Yes. Beautiful. This, the twig.
Tree.
The twig.
Can I roll over the tree trunk?
Lindsay's asking whether I can roll over whether we can roll this twig.
I couldn't find my word.
Yeah, we can roll the twig.
Okay.
The twig is rollable. Gnarden of Eden was lovely. Little gnarly chute at the bottom of it though. Certainly there to test you. You've got that wrong. Well, what's going on in this track? That's for sure. It's like, it's not the steepest or the most tech, but just tech enough to just keep you really on your toes. Oh yeah, that's a nice little section there. Lovely. Shit. Oh, this is a super gnarly track. Yeah, it's even right on the, this is right on my level. Ooh. Panicking. Oh. Yeah, that's a super gnarly track. Oh. Woof. So that's a Yair adventure done. Yeah, fantastic. I think those all the red trails here I think are aptly graded. They're not very steep. There's some nice little challenges in there for someone who's looking to venture into the world of off-piste riding. So check out Ride Highs and Flows magazine. That's where I kind of got that information from really. I'd never considered Yair as somewhere where you'll practice your off-piste riding. You can pick them up in pretty much all Tweed Valley shops, or you can also go on his Instagram account and Craig will send you a copy out if you cover the postage. So yeah, issue 1 of that magazine's out. Superb little read. So the blacks were very good. The last one we rode was very tasty. So lots of sort of corners were very steep where you're sort of not really anywhere for you to really do much speed control. So yeah, they were quite a step up.
I struggled on that last one. Gnarden of Eden and Sniper. There's some sections that was well above my pay grade today.
What I would say is there's an east and a west car park. The east car park where we parked, we didn't really ride any of the trails on that side, so we're now having to hoof back round to it. We had a long transition early on. We've got a long transition now to get back there, so that's us just not knowing the area really. Yeah. There are black trails over that side in a small area, so probably check those out next time we come. But yeah, if you're wanting to ride the other ones, then you need to park up at the Peel car park, I think it is. So I'll put a little map up as well so you can have a look at that. Come check Yair out. It's pretty damn good. We've had an awesome day. We're in Golfie tomorrow. Loving life. We'll catch you next time.